Lama Tumba Tumdende, Tejin Shabata, Jamba Yang, Tabasoya Sanje, Banjo, Shekatovala Chaso, just in short. So, Lama, so, Lama in Sanskrit is the highest. Highest. Kona Meba. Means there's no higher than that. There's no higher than that. Highest. Highest by what? So by quality. Heavy by the quality. Lama. So here, as I already described, in the Papangas calling Guru from far, the longer one. The short one, if you don't know who wrote, long time I thought it's composed by Linga Dojang, great Lama in Shilaka Monastery, is the Sarame, branches of Sarame Monastery in Tsang. Very high mountain, very close to the top. So they regarded as Tara. Then this monastery is situated at Tara's neck, kind of like that. And when I was very small, with my teachers, the uncle, two gallons. The first one and second, first uncle and second uncle are both. Then there was one nun, there was maybe there was one Tibetan man, Tang Tibetan. So anyway, yes, sorry, we're on the ground. So by looking up, this monastery way up there, you didn't know how to go there. So then we went high up, Then there's a piece of wood put in the rock like this. I don't know how, it was much incredible hard rock. I don't know at the beginning. And on those, then they say I don't know how to say. On the rock, there's something growing plant. So they put that, flat things, put on that, over on that. So it became part to But once we met many young monks coming out, so a rich monastery, very clean, unbelievably clean. So I think maybe I was small child, I don't know, so I fell asleep the whole night. I remember the monastery was so clean, I have that memory. And there must be fell asleep, I don't remember the next rest of things. Then maybe tomorrow morning came out or something like that. I don't remember the whole night. So like that. So I think 500 monks, as branches of Sarame. Lhasa, the Saraka, then Sarame. So, sorry. Linka to some great Lama in there, I thought. But recent times I found out, not that. It's written by Gyabje Chushi Rinpoche as Rurguru. Gyabje Chushi Rinpoche Rurguru is a Rumbu Sangje. Rumbu is behind Mount Everest. Rumbu, there's a monastery, there's a place called Rumbu, and there's a monastery. There's both the monasteries, the Root Guru, Gyabje Chushi Rinpoche Root Guru, Rumbu Sangje, and there's also Gyabje Chushi Rinpoche monastery there. I don't know what distance between, I have no idea, I haven't there. So Rumbu Sangje wrote this short calling the Guru for unbelievable important word. Unbelievable, most unbelievable important word, advice. So each one is so important in your life, what is needed to get realization, to be enlightened, to get enlightenment. So important, so important. Oh, so Rumbu Sangye Road. Rumbu Sangye Road. So Rumbu Sangye passed away a long time. Tibet, passed away in Tibet. And the holy bodies brought to Solukhumbu. The time where I was born, the village monastery was over to fire there in Solukhumbu. Oh, then there's one incarnation recognized by the government. That's a long time ago in the lay aspect, and it lives in Switzerland. But there's another one, in Sherpa, in Sulukhumbu, that's the incarnation that Jebje Trishir Rinpoche or Nata Lama recognized. So that one is still living that monk, this Rumbu Sangye is incredible Lama, unbelievable, who lived totally renounced ascetic life. So I mean, yeah, who completed all the, I guess, realization, the Lamrim, you know. On the basis of correctly following words of friend, of the realization, so perfect practice, I mean the attainment, after that, then renunciation, bodhicitta, emptiness, the basic, you know, then tantra realization. Well, unbelievable. Oh, Lama. So so you see now. So you see now. Japan is calling Guru Fa. So. So to go to Tema, Jawa Kunji Shiza. Kaza. David. Jawa Kunji Shi. Sorry, my mind is so blocked. I thought Jawa Sangye, many simple Sangye Kunji Shi. Sangye Kunji Shi. Dechen Chugu Rochi. Tenye Chinchen Lama. Kunji Rangchen Tatu. Lama Chuchukula. Nini Soan Desu. 대제 봐도 건도 다음에 제수 성시 소된 대로 이제 산제 군지 예시 어디 가서 상제 purified as a cease and actualized, so it's complete. Sangye, Kunji, all the Buddha's transcendental wisdom, Yeshe, transcendental wisdom, all the Buddhas, Kunji Yeshe, they change to Rajik. One taste is one taste. The Jinchugur in Dhammakaya, the great bliss. In Dhammakaya, the great bliss, all the Buddha's transcendental wisdom is one taste. Means it's one. One taste, Rajik. In Dhammakaya, the great bliss. Tinye Chinchen Lama, and that is the Guru. Kunje Rangshin Tatu, that's the ultimate nature of Tinye Chinchen Lama. That is the Guru, and that is the Kunje Rangshin Tatu. So the Guru means all the Buddha. The ultimate nature of all the Buddha. Kunje Rangshin Tatu. Lama Chichukola, Chuyu the Guru, Dhamma Katasa, Chuyu the Guru, Dhammakaya, Chuyu the Guru, Dhammakaya. Lama Chichukola, from the heart, I may request. Lama Chichukola, in so and so, Dijipato Kondo, in all this life, future lives, in intermediate states, so that means from now up to enlightenment, means every second. So you rely on Guru. You are making a request to the Guru, so to guide you in every second. In your soul and their soul, from the heart, requesting. In your soul and their soul, Dichipato Kundu. Dichipato Kundu. Dhamma Jesus, all the Dichipato Kundu, and without separation, this life and the future lives, intimate states, so every second, without separation, Dhamma Jesus, please guide. Jesus, please guide. So it means bring me in the state of, in your state, the Dharmakaya, the enlightenment, Buddhahood. See, bring me there. So the meaning of guide means that. So totally reliable, completely totally reliable. So that, as I mentioned before, maybe I don't remember, that prayer, this prayer, each time this prayer, and in the Lama Chaba, you're the Lama, you're the Guru, Mansil Deity, Idam Mansil Deity. Chine Khandro Dragini, you are the Dragini, you are the Dharma protector. So all that part of prayer, see, same. All that part of prayer, because tennesungde chancho paru oda tennesungde from now on chancho until the enlightenment they achieved chancho chimicha I don't look for others to take refuge to learn. I don't look for others, only you. I don't look for. I don't go for other refuge. Yeah, I don't look for other refuge. Only you. And so guide this life and the part of intermediate and all in the future life, all future life. Chimetayang. Tuje Jagyu Sumsala. Then Tuje Jagyu, so your compassionate hook, hold me. Sumsala, hold me. Jagyu Sumsala. Liberate from samsara. The danger of samsara, nirvana, Lord Nirvana, the grant all the realizations, the common and sublime, everything. Khasa. And then guide forever. Guide forever. So we say until achieving enlightenment for all the time, guide forever. To the path of some, please protect from the obstacles. So this you see this making a request. There's also every second until you achieve the same state of Guru, the Buddhahood, the enlightenment. So it's the same. This is longer, more detailed, but however, so the Guru, the Dhammakaya, which is every single Buddha's holy mind. Every single Buddha. So every single Buddha's holy mind, that means every single Buddha. That is the meditation, ultimate meditation of the Guru. So what? We talk Guru, or we hear Guru. The ultimate meaning of Guru is this. When you recite the Pavangas, you see calling Guru from far, the first verse. It's very deep meditation. That's extremely profound, very deep meditation. Very deep meditation. The Guru means that. That's what meaning. And that, as I mentioned to you, that's the mind, gross mind, subtle mind, extremely subtle mind, only extremely extremely purified, no mistakes. See, from beginning, from beginning, no beginning, no end for this. No beginning, no end, no middle. And that's what it is. No beginning, no end, no middle. That is this transcendental wisdom is a kunsang, all good. Then this absolute bodhicitta, samatara kunsang tandanji, changzhu sengwe jola suante, then all good 창조성을 the actual bodhicitta 이 가설의 absolute mind so bodhicitta so this is not talking about the other normal bodhicitta we're talking this absolute mind 그래 어디다 this sorry so absolute mind to I request going so subtle the meaning I mean to really explain this I may probably probably I reveal the secrecy probably but you need to receive any great initiation high standard initiation to know the such like this nature of the guru otherwise can't be explained so this Yundejun all this in the Lama Chapa, the last part. Then the Kasuri. Really. So, but there's a Kasuri. There's a meaning real guru, Kasuri. Kasuri. So, Kasuri, that's this, you have to recognize like this, you have to understand. This is the recognition. So, this, see, now, Lama, Tomba Jamdende Lama, what this, you see? As I mentioned, no beginning, no end, no middle. This so it is guided you from beginningless rebirth. Guided you from beginningless rebirth. So all the happiness what you experienced from beginningless rebirth up to now, every simple happiness, pleasure, see, temporary, ultimate liberation of samsara, the enlightenment, Buddhahood, this peerlessness, all the happiness, pleasure we received from beginningless rebirth up to now, every single pleasure. So, Kasuri, even happiness, the dream, or happiness, every single pleasure, when you're tired, you see, and feel so hot, or cool wind blows on your head, so you feel comfortable, good. Even including that. So every single thing, then you see, you see from Guru, from this Guru. So, come from this Guru, receive from this Guru. So this Guru, say, your what you thought is Guru's, that's the Buddha's action. Your virtue thought. Your virtue thought, your virtue's action as a Guru, as a Buddha's action. Sanjaya Zepa, Sanjaya Tle, Buddha's action. So, all the happiness, from beginningless rebirth came from Guru. You came from Guru. You received from Guru. Came from your virtue thought. It's the Guru's action, the Buddha's action. So all the pleasures from beginning but up to now came Guru. And now, and all the future, every single pleasure came Guru there up to enlightenment, including up to enlightenment, came from Guru. That's so to remember first. Lama Tomba Tumdendi, so before you say Lama, so you remember that. So guided you from beginningless birth, not only this life. So people may think only, general people may think only, no, from beginningless birth, guided you. As I mentioned, let you collect merit. Understand? So so the basic, sorry. This is besides, this life, Kasure taught alphabet to practice, to practice Dharma, to approach all transmission, the commentaries, then gave the vows, but Patemasabha, Buddhasabha, Tantrabha, so the initiation, Kasure explained the Tantra. Advice, instruction, or besides this, in the life, so you see, manifest into numberless deities. Numberless deities and the 4 class Tantra deities, and the 1,000 Buddha of this 14th eon, including that 35 Buddha, all this medicine Buddha, so many, all this different, Genesis has 100 different aspects of Genesis, so many, so for you, all this manifested for you. To purify, to purify all the negative karma defilements, to be free from samsara, to bring the enlightenment. That's so. Then not only that, not only that, and then not only that, even manifest, even statues, scriptures, manifest, Guru manifest in the form of statue, scripture. Even the statue scripture manifests like this. To me, to collect merits, and to purify all the defilements in the karma, so manifested for me. As I give advice, when you go for pilgrimage, it's the same thing, see? Or in your room, at your house, or when you go to see temples, pilgrimage, so you see, So there are many statues, many paintings, I don't know, millions or thousands and millions of the different temples. So then you see when you're there, then they think, oh, you don't have to see it one by one. You don't, that may take many weeks, maybe. So you are center, you're doing like this. You see, so I'm going to prostrate. See, all these paintings, statues, so all this, who are manifestation of my Guru, manifested for me to purify the development of Nirkama, collect merits, to free me from samsara, to bring the enlightenment. So see, then you are prostrate like that. As you turn around, just there, as you turn around with the hands like this, as you turn around, body, as you turn around to this prostrating, looking in the eye, turn around like that. Even within a minute, you finish. You turn around, your body turns, just the semblance, you turn around, then you get prostrate to every single whole object there. Statue, painting, harmony there. Within a minute, see, you turn your body just there with the process. I'm prostrating, see, through the Kasure. The Guru manifests in all these paintings, the statues, to purify my department of karma, to complete the merits, to achieve enlightenment, so you just turn around from prostrate, turn around. Of course, they begin bodhicitta. So it's for sentient beings. So every sentient being, each and bodhicitta before, so you turn around. So within a minute you prostrate to all. So I say, with hands like this, 8 benefits, 10 benefits, you create a cause of if there's 1 billion painting, 1 billion cause enlightenment, 1 million cause enlightenment. How many whole object there? Within that minute, you collect 1 billion or million cause enlightenment. Wow. So anyway, Lama. So before mentioned that, all I mentioned, or before mentioned that, remember this. Then you see, so guiding from beginningless rebirth up to now, then after you see enjoy achieving enlightenment, then when you achieve the path of merit, the great one, then you see numberless Buddhas. Guru, you see numberless Buddhas, Nimanakaspas. Before that, ordinary, you see. Then you achieve writing path, then they achieve the Paglam, the exalted path. See, wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, you see. So Paglam, so you see all the Buddhas in Sambhatika aspect. I don't know what to say like that. So Guru guides you. Then when you become Buddha, all the gross subtle obscurations are ceased, and all the realization is achieved, nothing more true, there's nothing less true. So Sangye, so that time, then your mind becomes oneness with all the Buddha. Your mind becomes oneness, every single Buddha. So that time you have achieved the Guru. So like that. That time you have achieved the Guru. Okay, so all that, you see. So that's a Lama. So now you get the whole idea. I mean, essence like this. Lama. Lama. So you see the kindness of Lama is it's greater than sky. Greater than sky, also sky is limitless. So control like that, you see. Kind of, yeah, control like that. The kindness is greater than sky, so almost unbelievable. So Lama, so then they said, to get the idea, to think. Then Tomba. So the Lama manifests in Tomba, the present founder of the Buddha. They fought Buddha, for 1,000 Buddha. The Shaktu, Setu, Wasung, Shaktu, Setu, second, Wasung, Kashyapa, third. So now, present is the present fourth one. Tomba. Then revealing the teaching Buddha, the fourth one, the Tomba. Lama Tomba, Jom is destroyed. Jom means destroyed. Kasure. Not only having destroyed the delusion, disturbing thought and delusion, not only that, but also shedding the subtle obscuration to achieve the omniscient mind. So shedding, so destroy that. Or you can say, Dushitamba. So destroyed the four maras. Nyamambedu, mara of delusion. Chitagadu, so mara of Lord of Death. So Buddha's begging bowl filled with nectar. Filled with nectar. So that signifies having destroyed the mara of the Lord of Death, free from free from death. Free from death, free from death. The will of the death and rebirth eternal. So free from that, you see. Chidagdu, then Kasore. Pungbodu. There Kasore. Mara of the aggregates. Mara of the aggregate is the nature of suffering. What is the nature of suffering? Under the control of delusion karma. So Mara, you are free from that. Mara aggregates, you are free from that. So we are not free, that's why constantly suffer, so suffering pain, suffering change, and pervasive compound suffering. So that's always, every second. So the third one, so free from that jomba. Jom dende, jom, having destroyed the Mara of Akagas. Then fourth one, Mara of Deva's son. Mara of Deva's son. So Kasure, Mara of Deva's son. So Buddha's then this hand is mother of concentration. Mother of concentration. Then the Kasure. That subdue the Kasure. Those Maras are there. Aggregates, and then the Kasure. Delusion. So this hand down, this hand touching on the sun, moon, sun, so this one has to touch. Can't have Buddha's hand up like this. Kind of up, not touching, not like that. You have to touch this one down. So this is this signifies subdued type of the Jamba, having destroyed the Mara of Deva's son. So the Deva's son is a Kasure. Du Karab Unchu. I didn't bring the note. Du Karab Unchu. Shoot 4 arrows of delusion, 4 or 5, I don't know. Arrows of delusion shoot to the sentient beings. So they want attachment and want arrogant, ignorance, and things like that. 4 different things. Or 4 or 5, shoot delusion, shoot 4 or 5 myung to see, shoot 5 arrows of delusion or something like that. Yeah, control 4 or 5, the exact as I don't remember, maybe 5. Arrows of delusion. So Kasure, that is this Kasure. You want to be a monk, nun, try to be pure, sort of, establish the liberation. I mean, the root, liberation from samsara. So Kasure, you see. So you want to pure practice, but then suddenly, you see, you want to do that, but then suddenly attachment rises by seeing somebody, attachment rises, and then you want to be ordained in the Kasure, for example, like that. So in that time, the Maras shoot the arrow, the delusion, attachment, all them. So like that, to not practice Dhamma, to not practice morality, to harm, you see, all like that. And then you want to make charity. You want to make charity to sentient beings. You see, Mazali, thought attachment, you're giving up. You see, trying to practice Dharma, charity. Dharma is a charity example. You want to do, then you see, suddenly Mazali, so attachment, the Mara, the cost rise. Then you don't. It interferes you to make. It interferes you to make charity. So it doesn't make you, disturbs you, stops your making charity. So harms you like that. Or then khasure. Or you achieved Gitro Gelung ordination. I mean, that same day or those days, while you're pure, then you see suddenly you get the kind of condition comes. You get attachment, your mind change. Your mind change. So you see, the Maras cause you to rise, to happen the conditions, to not live purely in morality. So to rise attachment, to engage immorality, I mean, change the lives, to not practice morality. The Maras, they overpower you, endanger you, and they shoot the arrow to that delusion. So don't remember exactly the four or five. So each one has name. So like this, so Buddha is totally free from from these Maras attacking. You see, hanging like this, shooting the arrow to so free, abandoned. So there are four Maras. There are four Maras, Dishi, four Maras destroyed, but there's four subtle Maras. There's also four subtle Maras, maybe related to negative imprint, subtle one, negative imprint. So Buddha has totally ceased for subtle Maras, but I don't remember seeing each one, only the subtle imprint, the negative imprint, purified. So that, like that, you see, you get some idea. So destroy the four Maras and Jomba, that Jomba, Jom then the Jom, Jom, then say Jom. 좀 하자. Lama tomba 좀 then day. So then has a six qualities. Six qualities that we talk tomorrow. Then you understand the prayers very, very deep. Not just blah blah blah. Unbelievable meaning. Then you understand. It's good to understand because with this we always recite Lama Toma. Always recite. So good to know. Deep meaning of each one. Okay? So I'll stop here. 다게 진예 사베 개와 대전